again, hello new people. With new people in mass comes all the same old questions. No, I am not drunk. I do not drink. That's actually legit. I don't drink anymore. I can drink, right? I don't have a problem with drinking. My problem with drinking is I don't really like being so drunk I can't really even fucking hold myself upright. Right? That's just not fun for me anymore. And hangovers are now debilitating. That's not a joke. The last hangover I had was debilitating. I know I'm using a word that has a lot of, imagery that goes through your head with it. Yes, it was debilitating. So I don't drink anymore, right? If I do, I have like a beer or something. Or I nurse a shot all night. Like that kind of shit. So, no, I'm not drunk. I don't drink. This is a natural slur. I can't help it. Sorry. But a lot of the comments about things, scenery and such, myself. And I would like to share for you guys this one because it made my day at work and a couple of my coworkers, it just made our days so short. And it's probably going to make our days short tomorrow too because we laughed about it all day long. So I want to share it with you guys so that you can also join in on the fun. Now, for you new people, yes, I do in fact read every comment. Yes, I do in fact make a very, very, very hardcore attempt to in some way interact with every comment. Even if it's just a thumbs up. Right? I try my best to interact with everything. Now, that being said, you can understand that if there is no interaction on your comment, it's because I saw it and chose not to. Right? For those of you people out there who may be thinking to yourselves, oh fuck, what'd I say? Yeah, right? Now, that could be daunting. Especially coupled with sometimes you guys go so all fire insane that I have to share it. But fear not, because I've gotten in trouble for that kind of shit before. So when I do this sort of thing, I don't show it. I don't show the comment. I don't show the name. I don't show the picture. You can choose to believe that this is a true comment or not, but I'm also not going to remove the comment. And I would advise, or I would at very least ask, that if you're going to try and find this comment, believe me, this is good enough, alright? Nothing you're going to say is going to be better than what I'm about to say. So, right. And as far as kind of half-ass shitty comments go, which I'd call this a half-ass shitty comment because it's not really, like, his heart wasn't really in it. Honestly, you'll know when it's done. But as far as they go, so, right? Bering sent us to a dude with a heating pad and a 5th grade vocabulary. Question mark. That was so important, it had to be made its own paragraph. So, space. Sorry, dude, that was rough. I'm still interested in what you have to say. I hope you can clean it up a bit, though. You really portray yourself by your surroundings as a dude in a double wide who threw his back out a year ago and now has opinions that people should listen to. Space. Next line. I'm still going to subscribe, like, comment, because I wish you the best, brother. Like I said, I think his heart wasn't really in it as far as wanting to kind of be a shitty comment. It was just, I don't know. But let's break it down a bit. Bering. The first word. Bering sent us to a dude with a heating pad and a 5th grade vocabulary. Yep. That's what it is. And I'm going to tell you this now. New people. There really isn't probably going to be much of anything that you guys are going to be able to poke out that hasn't already been turned into a character on the show. That includes the heating pad. And I will tell you this. Don't fuck with the heating pad. Because I'll fucking kill you. The heating pad is terrifying. But I do have a heating pad. Now, I don't get it. But I honestly think that there's like a heating pad phobia. Like I may have discovered I don't know if there actually is a diagnosis for fear of heating pads. But I have had enough people. It's not like there's so many people. It's not like hundreds of people. It's not even like dozens of people. But it is enough people that I honestly think I could possibly like submit something to a medical board and they would actually take it seriously. I've had that many people shit on the heating pad, and I don't understand why. If you don't know what a heating pad does, it helps. Like if you have sore muscles and shit like that, aches and pains, you put the heating pad and you leave it on for a while, turn it off, leave it on for a while, turn it, hot and cold, it helps. So they're great. Like I highly recommend them. But yeah, I have a heating pad. And I actually like to think that I have much more than a 5th grade vocabulary. I actually have worked very hard to have quite a quite expansive vocabulary. But I don't really use a whole lot of very large words a whole lot of the time because people don't really fucking talk like that. So I have a big vocabulary. I could say I have an expansive one, but anyways. Sorry, dude, that was rough. I'm still interested in what you have to say. Okay. What was rough? The heating pad? Or my vocabulary? I don't understand what was rough. We are interested in one of them, so that's fine. Right? I hope you can clean it up a bit, though. Oh. I talk like a 5th grader. It's not that I have a 5th grade vocabulary. It's that I talk like a fucking 5th grader. I fucking got you. Alright. Bearing sent you, huh? You know, most comments that I've seen so far, the bulk of them are Bearing sent me. Simple, straight, to the point, right? More of them than any other category except that category have been involving the word cunt. Right? Like, hey cunt, Bearing sent me. Bearing that cunt sent me. Right? I've actually seen more cursing in the comment section for the past 2 days than I have for quite a while, actually. Usually it's me doing it, so but a lot of cursing from the Bearing fans. So I'm a bit confused as to what you're listening to when you listen to Bearing. Cunt. I don't know. But I'll say this. I have an adult show because I use adult language. Granted, I do cuss a lot. There is psychological things there. I cuss a lot. When I get really going, I cuss a lot. So if your sensitive ears are damaged by language, Bearing sent you? Okay. You really portray yourself by your surroundings as a dude in a double wide who threw his back out a year ago and now has opinions that people should listen to. That's fair enough. It's a basement apartment. Not better. Like, honestly, if I had my own trailer, that would be a step up from basement apartment. So you're kind of giving me something there. Thank you for that, right? I'd like to think that I always try to portray myself as one step up. So, pretty much one step up from basement apartment is fucking double wide. Actually, that's like 2 fucking steps up from basement apartment, because you got the fucking single wide trailer first. So, those double wides are nice. Like, I don't know where the fuck you live, but Jesus Christ, rich kid. So, but yeah, I got back problems. I work for a living. Like, they call it back-breaking work, not because your back literally breaks, but because slowly over time, it will degrade your back to where it's broken. I have a broken back. My back is broke as fuck. Not only that, but my shoulder. My right shoulder is fucking worthless. It's from a decade and a half almost of picking up like 1 pound to 85 pound rolls of fabric like this and carrying them around, right? Doing this I can't even do it anymore. Doing that hundreds of times a day, 6, sometimes 7 days a week for 13 years. It's called repetitive motion injury. Heating pads help with that shit too. So yeah, I got back problems, shoulder problems, neck problems, knee problems, and you know. I'm also almost 40, so bear that in mind. And now has opinions that people should listen to. Look, man, I think that everybody has opinions that people should listen to. Whether or not you take those opinions and fucking run with them, that is an entirely different thing. But everybody has opinions that they should listen to, right? But I don't feel that anybody should have to listen to my opinion and take it as anything other than the beginning of a conversation, if you'd like to go so far. Or just me saying what I think, and you can go, makes sense, or, fuck that guy. Dude, it's YouTube. You don't have to watch me, man, like that. But he's still going to subscribe, like, and comment because he wishes me the best. Now, I'm imagining he's going to do all of this as a courtesy to the cartoon bear that sent him to my channel. Like, I so badly would like for Bearing to draw a fucking heating pad on his bear's couch just to see if this dude's fucking head explodes. That'd make me lose my shit. But it's Cartoon Bear that sent you. And on his behalf, you're gonna like and subscribe and do all that shit, even though you don't really like me. Because I look like I live in a double wide and have back problems. But the Cartoon Bear... Dude, I get it. Like, I understand. I really do. When I was a kid, you know, I never wanted to watch Bed Knobs and Broomsticks and fucking Mary Poppins and all that kind of shit. I never wanted to watch any of that. Because why would I want to watch a Disney movie that isn't a cartoon? I enjoy the cartoons. But, you know, years later, many years later, I started to like some of the live-action Disney movies. Pirates of the Caribbean was great, right? I wouldn't have liked it if it was a fucking cartoon. It would have been shit. It was great live-action. Didn't too much care for Star Wars, but, right? So, you know, someday, maybe, you will pay less attention to the pretty bear picture, right? And more attention to the words. And perhaps that will translate into also being able to pay more attention to the words spoken than the things you see. Because I could just do this, and you could just listen to my voice and not fucking see anything or have any of this shit. Why am I going through all the... Honestly, it would be less fucking editing work for me. I could just put up this, and you don't get to see me. But, like, you can still hear me right now, right? Like, you can still understand what I'm saying? Or is this all fucking with you? Like... So far, that's the only one that just made me laugh so hard, but, right? And, like, I know I'm really picking on this guy a lot, and I'm really kind of fucking with him, but at the same time, it's like, dude, you posted it, man. You not only posted it, but when somebody else, who new Bearing subscribe, hey, how you doing? Somebody else kind of stuck up for me and was like, fucking really? You know, and he's clapping back at this dude. And I'm like, you're planting your flag in this. The heating pad. In my fucking language? Who sent you? Bearing did? Okay. Alright. But, for you new people, this isn't Bearing. This is my fucking channel. If you came here because Bearing suggested me and you thought, fuck yeah, we're going to get another Bearing clone. Some cartoon animal that's going to talk to me and tell me fucking cool things and funny shit. No. This is all the real world. To a degree. I mean, This is more like fucking Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I guess. This is the bridge, because met the heating pad, and there's Jesse. Jesse's a stick figure drawing. He's very old. He's been here longer than many of you. But every once in a while, I pull out Jesse. There's a Donald Trump coin, right? And as you might have noticed in the trailer, I have 3 different beings that speak to each other in different colors of text, and they run my contests. Money's a little bit light right now, so I haven't been able to kick off the 2nd season of the contest. But, you know, it can't last forever, so whenever I get disposable income again, I'll be doing a contest again. So, right? And they run those so that I don't have to deal with complaints. They deal with the complaints. I don't deal with the complaints. So I mean, there's a whole lot of absurd non sequitur shit that happens on this channel too. But it all has background in history. So for you new people, I want you to think of it like this. My channel is a continuum. It continues from one day to the next. I try my best to be a daily uploader. It seems lately I take weekends off. I don't generally plan to, but it just winds up happening where nowadays I'm just so busy on the weekends because of everything that's going on that I just don't really make videos much on the weekends as I used to. But it's a continuum. Like my brain doesn't reset back to 0. Like I've never spoken to any of you and we've never had any interactions and I've never said things to you in the past. Like there's a lot of old inside jokes, right? Shit's gonna be brought up. You're coming into like, this would be, I started doing this kind of content in November of 2016. And I'm still doing it now. So that comes out to almost 3 years. In November it'll be 3 years. So you're at like the halfway point of season 3 of my show. you're going to have to bear that in mind. And either, you know, you'll catch up as we go along, or you'll catch up because you'll binge watch the shit out of my channel at some point and you'll catch up. I don't know. But I try to be as good with like playlists and stuff like that as possible. So check out the playlist section. Yeah, there's some fun stuff in there. But yeah, I'm going to fuck with you guys. That's the other fun thing about me. I don't really take my audience as seriously as other YouTubers do. I want the people who want to be here. That guy wants to be here because he thinks he's doing a favor for a cartoon bear. He's the kind of subscriber I'm going to wind up weeding out. And this is why I think Bearing is so frustrated with trying to help me out. He's trying to work against me. In the nicest possible way. I want the people who want to be here. And I weed out my audience often. This is one of the little ways that I do it. If all of this fucks with you so much you can't pay attention to what I'm saying, this is not the channel for you. I'm sorry. I'm never going to be an animated anything. So, I appreciate everybody being here. I really honestly do. But I don't want you to waste your time. Life is precious and fleeting. Don't waste your time watching me if I don't entertain you. Why would you? There's a lot of people I don't watch on YouTube. Millions of channels. Probably billions of channels I don't watch on YouTube because they don't entertain me. And I don't lose sleep over the shit. Alright? Even if the cartoon bear tells me I should really watch this guy, if he doesn't entertain me, I don't fucking watch him. Right? You don't have to watch me. If you enjoy my content, I'm more than happy to have you here. I am very interactive. Like I said, I read all the comments. And I tell people all of the time, you can have whatever level of relationship you wish to have with me. Right? You can have whatever level of relationship you wish to have with me. I, however, am also entitled to have the level of relationship that I am willing to allow you to have with me. Right? If you're texting me constantly, I'm going to tell you that is a problem. But if you want to get on Twitter and, like, tweet at me, or, like, DM me, I don't give a shit, DM me. I'll answer. Sooner or later, I'll answer. Sometimes it can take days. Sooner or later, I'll answer. Like, days. Never really takes days. Sometimes it'll take, like, until the next day. But it never takes days. But I always answer. I always answer. DM me. I don't give a shit. We can chat. I've made a lot of friends that way doing that. And I enjoy all the time that I have with them. And I've run into far less people that I've had to cut off than people that I still talk to and have talked to for years now. Like, one of my subscribers is so close to me at this point, she actually has my actual phone number. And calls me every once in a while. And we just chat. Like, that's the level of relationship she decided she wanted to have with me. And she was cool enough of a person that I was fine with allowing it. Right? I've had other people that have asked a lot of me. And I have had to tell them, look, you're asking a lot of me. One person told me that I don't answer her fast enough. And I said, well, guess what then? That shit's never going to change. You text me, and I'm not going to jump back to text you back. You aren't my girlfriend. You start sucking my dick, I'll think about it. Till then, no, you're a fan. I'm not beholden to any of you. I'm not going to do what you say. You don't dictate my show. I dictate my show. This is a benevolent dictatorship. This is not a democracy. I make the rules. I enforce the rules. I expect the rules to be followed. They never are, almost, but whatever, doesn't matter. I'm here to have a good time, folks. And I'm here so that everybody else can have a good time. Pure and simple. I want to laugh. I want to have jokes. But I also want to have some hard-hitting discussion. I want to dig into the things in life that make us sad, so we can find out a way to make it funny. I want to make sense of the world, for myself as well as the rest of you. I am also a work in progress. I will never tell you that I know everything. I will never tell you that my opinion is truth. That ain't me. If you're looking for that, the Nissan's channel is way the fuck down that way. Go hang out with him. He will tell you about how everything he says is the absolute truth. Fuck opinions. Opinions don't exist in his world. All he speaks is the truth. That ain't me. I'll never say that shit. Don't tell me that I've said that shit, because I never have. It's never going to happen. Don't act like I've said it. I don't think that anybody should have to listen to me. But I think that if you're just refusing to listen to me because of the heating pad or some cuss bearing sent you or some cuss words, then I can't help you, man. Like, you got to get past all of that superficial bullshit, because this is not a superficial channel. This channel goes very deep. Very deep. A lot of people are sometimes surprised by it when they realize just how deep some of the shit goes. But anyways, I was going to have this be just the opening for the video I was going to do today. But as I continued to talk, I realized, well, this is a fucking video. So I will be doing this and another video today. So if you're seeing this one first, most likely you're not, but if you're seeing this one first, there's another video. So, But, yeah. Just a primer for the new people. You will be screwed with. I will, over the months, learn who you are. If you comment a lot, I will come to know you. If you have certain soft points, if there are buttons with which you expose that I may push, I will push them. It's just because I'm expecting you to say something about it. You can ask around in the comments. Oh yeah, I do that to people. I specifically will say certain things because I know one of you out there. One of you. There are points where I am literally performing for one person in my audience that I know it will make them go insane, just so that I can laugh the comment. Right? So I will come to know you guys that well, because like I said, I answer every comment. Every fucking one of them. In some form or another, I answer them. So, and yeah, I'm going to get to know you guys. This is going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to the future as we progress past, like, the what would you call this? The initiation period, I guess, or whatever. What do they call it? Orientation. This is orientation. I think I might title this Orientation for the New People. I'm going to fuck with you guys. Get used to it. And if you don't like it, the cartoon bear isn't going to care if you don't follow me. He's not even going to care if you tell me what a piece of shit you think I am. Or tell him what a piece of shit. I don't even know if I said that right. Whatever. You get what I'm saying. He doesn't care. Like, he doesn't really care all that much. He likes me. He thinks I'm funny. He's trying to help me out. God bless him. God bless him. God bless him. But at the same time, I also sometimes think that he sometimes sends some of you here just because you may not know how to handle this channel. But my channel is like life. It is what you make of it. You can have as much fun or as little fun with it as possible. For a brief time, there was somebody who was literally dictating the content on this channel because I was in a very, very bad way mentally, and I was very lazy with everything, and she just kept giving me like topics. So I would, okay, I'll talk about that. Right? So yeah, I mean, you never know where you're going to get with me. But not playing the game, you're never going to win. And unfortunately, against me playing the game, you're never going to win. But it'll be fun. Okay, I'm filming this as addendum to this video. This is going into the orientation anyways. I don't fucking care. Whatever. I need a video for that thing that they gave us now, and I fucking don't know what to put in there. And I think an orientation for new subscribers video is the perfect thing to put in the thing that you see instead of my trailer for new subscribers, right? So, anyway. So yeah, it's been hours, and I have been answering comments nonstop. I gotta say, some of you guys are just goddamn hysterical, and many of you are very, very insightful. It has been thoroughly entertaining talking to you guys. I think, unfortunately, I won't be playing too much Hearthstone at work anymore. I'm far more entertained answering comments now. That will become my new hobby when I'm bored and have nothing else to do, and my phone is there, which is usually every moment of my life. Anyways, so I will say this, man, I very much appreciate all of the affection. It has been very wonderful to see all of the well-wishings of people who have been around for a very long time, and to see all of the new people really kind of, you know, latch in and really enjoy the content. That makes me relieved. Because it's like, it's so stressful, you know what I mean? Like, because I want to do it for the money. I'll be honest with you guys. I do. I want to do it for the money. I want to do it so that I can make enough money so that I don't have to really work for a living. I can just entertain you guys for a living. I think that would be amazingly awesome. I think that would be so much fun. I think that would be a great life. I think that I would take to it very well. And I think I'm enjoyable. Other people think I'm enjoyable. I'm up to 5,600 subscribers. Anyways, so yeah, you know, like that's truthfully why I'm doing it. I'm not gonna tell you I'm doing it for the love of the game. Fuck no, I'm gonna get paid. But right now, I'm not getting paid, so I'm doing it for the love of the game. Fuck it, I don't care. Like, whatever. I'm building my audience now. Someday something will come along that won't threaten my lifestyle, and that I'll actually feel somewhat fucking secure in somehow, and you know, and then maybe that could be an option. You know, that'd be fucking awesome. But you know, that's what I want to do. That's really it. So it's awesome that like people are entertained. Like that makes me feel really good, because it lets me know that I'm doing something that at least people are enjoying, so that I don't feel like a fucking asshole when I'm like, hey, you know, join my whatever fuck thing and, you know, give me money. Like, you know, I won't feel like a shit when I'm doing that. Like, I always, like, that's what, you're really getting into the psychology of it. That's why, like, I think this is a manic moment. I'm going to have to note this down. I think this might be a manic moment. I'm all fucking amped up and shit. So, you've thrown me into a manic moment, people. It's a relief, right? Like, that's what's the big thing with me, with, like, advertising. Like, my poor sponsor, who I can't talk about on YouTube. It's a thing. I can't talk about my sponsor on YouTube, but I have a sponsor, and she's awesome, and she's great, and I love her to death, and she's so cool because she listens to me. And she says, you know, I listen to you, and things have gotten better. So I'm like, hey, fucking hey, you know, I'm right. I actually do have good advice. Fucking cool. And she's one of the very few people in my life that, like, listen to me, and they have taken my advice and have said, yeah, fucking shit's worked better because I took your advice. So, you know, I love her to death. Like, she's a very dear person to me. She's wonderful. And I can't talk about her on YouTube. But when I do talk about her, when I do get the opportunities to talk about her, I talk about her on BitChute, by the way. When I do talk about her, you know, I'm doing my advertisements, and I fucking suck ass at it, because I'm like, man, I don't know if people are going to like this. I love all the products. She sends me samples all the time, and I think they're fantastic. I can't tell you where to get them, but it's good stuff. So I feel secure that I'm selling a good product. I just don't feel secure in myself selling it because I didn't make it. All I did was take it and go, worked for me, you know. But it worked for me, you know. I don't know if it's going to work for everybody. It worked for me, you know, whatever. So, you know, there's like that insecurity in that, and that's enough. But like, God, selling myself, like, I gotta feel really good about myself to be able to do that. That's why I haven't done, like, I'm at a point now where I could, like, use an advertisement for myself. I could really do it, and that would be great. But I don't, because it's like the thought of making it, I'm like, but now it's like so many people that fucking love it, so I might be pimping myself pretty soon. Get ready to have me present, folks. But yeah, I'm moving. See, this is why I'm terrible at fucking doing this shit, because I just feel like an ass for it all. But whatever. Okay. Anyways, fucking moving on. What was I even talking about? I don't know. So, anyways, yeah, it's awesome that people are enjoying the show. I think that's great, and I'm glad that everybody's like kind of cool with coming in mid stride. Like that's pretty awesome. I read some of the new comments from today. Holy shit, that was a good video for today. Yeah. Whew. And so, that's awesome. And hopefully tomorrow we'll continue to be good with the video that's not talking about my blossoming success and how fucking awesome I am about it. But this is kind of a cathartic channel for me too. Like, I just kind of get on here and just rant about things. So sometimes you're going to wind up with some weird ass videos. Just saying. And I use BitChute for videos that I think won't go over well on YouTube. And I have been tested in the crucible that is YouTube. I've been doing this since 2014. And most of you have known me for a few days now. Those of you who have known me for longer may have known me for a couple of years at most. Been doing this since 2014. Those people who subscribed to me when I was just doing video games, give me a shout out. I doubt any of you are watching still. But yeah, so that's 5 of them, I think it was. But yeah, so I found my niche. I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of insecurity here, folks. There's a lot of fucking weird ass shit going on in the old nugget. So welcome to the Egocast.